Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to mathematics, and we are doing paper 9709 variant 13 May June 2025. Question number 7. A curve is such that dy by dx is equals to 3x square plus 10x minus 8. Find the set of values of x for which y decreases as x increases. So first we have to understand what they are actually asking for. The derivative they have given us, and they are saying y decreases as x increase. What is actually dy by dx? It is the gradient of the tangent at that point. Gradient of tangent of curve at that point. At some particular point. So when your gradient or slope is positive, this y is increasing when x is increasing. Okay. But they are telling you where y decreases as x increases, that means your gradient is negative. Y is decreasing when x is increasing. So in this way, you should be taking dy by dx should be less than 0 for y decreases as x increases. Okay. That means your derivative is less than 0, or your slope or the gradient of the curve at that point is less than 0. So let's solve this. Derivative is already given to us, and that is 3x square plus 10x minus 8 is less than 0. That means we need to first solve the quadratic equation, and that is 8 times 3. So using breaking of middle term, this 10 should be split up into 12x minus 2x. So that when multiplied will give you 24. That is the product of 8 and 3. And when added up should give you 10x. Okay. So this will be 3x squared plus 12x minus 2x minus 8 less than 0. Now taking 3 common, 3x common. X plus 4 minus 2 common, x plus 4. So it will come out to be 3x minus 2 and x plus 4. Now we know how can we solve a quadratic inequality. It's not the same usual way like we solve a quadratic equation. We have to make a graph for it. Okay, and we have the values. From these, we get the values to be x is equals to 3 by 2 and x equals to 4. X equals to 3 by 2 and x equals minus 4. Now, we will make a curve. As your a is positive, so your curve will be open upwards. Now, we have to look for the required values, and they say this is the y equation, and y is less than 0. So for which part of the graph y is less than 0? This part. Okay, so write the inequality for this now. X is greater than 3 by 2. No, minus 4. Because this is minus 4, this is 3 by 2. So x is greater than 3 minus 4 and less than 3 by 2. So this is your required set of values for which y decreases as x increases. I hope you get this question. Now let's do part B of this. Part B says it is given that the maximum point of the curve has y coordinate 27. Find the equation of the curve. Okay, maximum point they have given us. Okay, so they are saying find the equation of the curve. So when they have given us the maximum point, that means at that point dy by dx must be equals to 0. And we have already found out till here that if we put that equals to 0, this quadratic equation, you will get 3x minus 2 times x plus 4 equals to 0. I'm not solving this quadratic equation all over again because we have already solved it. So I'm using the same result. So from this we get x equals to 2 over 3. Yeah, sorry. Here also x is 2 over 3. I wrote 3 over 2. 2 over 3. So this is also 2 over 3 and this is also 2 over 3. Okay, yeah. So x is equals to 2 over 3 or x equals to minus 4. So now we know that there are going to be two stationary points, because when you put derivative equals to 0, you are getting two coordinates of stationary points. So let's check where is maximum and where is minimum. Okay. So now finding second derivative to check maximum and minimum. Finding second derivative. And minimum. So d square y over dx square will be derivative of 3x square plus 10x minus 8. That gives you 6x plus 10. Now finding for both values. At x equals to 2 over 3. The second derivative is 6 times 2 over 3 plus 10. So 4 plus 10 is 14. So that is greater than 0. So here is minimum. And at x equals to minus 4, d square y over dx square is equals to 6 minus times minus 4 plus 10. Minus 24 plus 10 is minus 14. So less than 0, and that is maximum. Okay, so this is the point where we have maxima, where the y coordinate is 27. So you have a point minus 4 comma 27 where you have maximum. Now we need to find the equation of the curve, and we have derivatives, so we have to integrate. To find equation of curve, integrating first derivative and that is y will be equals to integral of 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 equals 3x cubed over 3 plus 10x squared over 2 minus 8x plus c. Okay, because we are not integrating with limits, so we will be introducing the constant of integration. Now taking it to the next page. This is your equation. Now simplifying this will give you x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8x plus c, and we know one point on the curve, and that is the maxima point, and that is minus 4 comma 27, as this point lies on the curve, so it must satisfy. So using this, we will be finding the constant of integration as maxima lies on curve so 27 is equals to minus 4 cube plus 5 times minus 4 square minus 8 times minus 4 plus c. So directly calculating with the calculator, so this gives you 48 plus c equals 27, and c will be equals to 27 minus 48. That gives you minus 21. So rewriting our equation of curve, y will be equals to x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8x plus, not plus, minus 21. So this is your final equation of curve. So this is all about your question number 7. Okay, first we have to find the set of values of x for which y decreases as x increases. So that is for this negative gradient. Okay, and then so that justifies dy by dx is less than 0. Then in part B, we have to find the maximum point. We have to find the equation of the curve when y coordinate of maximum point is given. So we first found the stationary points by putting the first derivative equals to 0. Then we found out of these which one is referring to the maxima. So we found the second derivative to check the nature, and then we found the equation of the curve by integrating our derivative and then using the maxima point for which we have x and y both coordinates. So here we have the final equation. That's all about question number 7.